Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. As you can see, the background is a little bit different here. We are LARPing in my parents' basement. That's because, up here visiting them for Thanksgiving with my daughter. My brother, his family were here. It was a fantastic Thanksgiving, but I'm not gonna forget about you guys and about the channel. And so what I wanted to do today is make you aware, if you're not, about some of the amazing deals that are going on right now. Part of Sawtooth Tactical is the gear. You know what I mean? I love building out really nice rifles. I love the night vision these days. Pistols, whatever you're into, EDC. Right now is the time to get that stuff. And I'm gonna take this off my head to finish the video because without the strap, it wants to fall off. But this is the time to get whatever you need to finish that build or to put something upper mid-tier, something awesome together. So make sure you're subscribed and let's talk about it. This video is brought to you by Stopbox. As you can see, I am on vacation, but of course I brought my bigger pistol in the Stopbox here because it keeps it nice and secure. It's safe. It attaches under the seat of my car. But if I need to get to my pistol, it is very easy to do so. There we go. And I've got my M&P 2.0 in here, a couple of spare mags. The Stopbox is really good for traveling. And so I thought it was kind of perfect for the ad read in the out of town video. So what I want to do in this video is just to bring awareness to, of course, Black Friday sales, but even more than that. So obviously everybody knows about Black Friday. Big sales, things get cheaper, things go on sale. Some of the best sales of the year, and I believe in not paying full price if you don't have to. And so that's kind of what we want to talk about today. Some of the things that I have seen are at incredible discounts right now. Things such as, honestly, night vision, a very expensive thing to get into. I've seen a lot of sales where some night vision brands are even as reasonable as these Rick's Tactical RNV31, or at least close to it, under $5,000. Now most of the ones on sale are Gen 2, but you know what? I've been running Gen 2 night vision for the last 3.5 weeks, and it has been working great for me. I'm very happy with it. But other things, if you're not into getting into night vision, if you're trying to finish a build or start a build, I've seen some really incredible deals. So this Griffin Armament Mark II lower receiver. This is an ambi lower receiver. It has the exact same controls as the ADM UIC ambi lower receiver, which you guys know how much I love that one. That's what I use on my 14.5-inch Dream rifle build. Well, on the Mark 18, we have the Griffin Mark II ambi lower here. I've always felt like this lower is a great deal, but it's even cheaper right now. Now, one thing I cannot do on YouTube is put links to this stuff to any sites that sell firearms. I've made that mistake in the past before they really made that rule, but we're not going to do that. But just by paying attention, you should be able to know where to go to find this stuff. This lower is like 40 bucks off its normal price, which I got it for 220 bucks. That's a really good deal for an ambi lower with really good ambi controls. Suppressors. I've seen a lot of suppressors that are, free tax stamps. Free tax stamp, basically just means $200 off of your suppressor. If the tax stamp cost is what was holding you back from getting a can, this might be the time to do it. One of the biggest things to me, though, is Geisley. Now, this rifle right here has, it's got a Geisley buffer tube, Geisley Super 42 buffer and H3 buffer and buffer spring in here, and a Geisley SDE trigger. Now the SDE is my favorite AR trigger that you can get. It's a 2-stage trigger, extremely smooth on the take-up, and a very crisp break. Geisley, one of the great things about Geisley, and I've said this many times in videos in the past, is that Geisley stuff goes on sale multiple times a year, pretty much around every holiday. Well, right now, Geisley stuff is on sale again, and you can either find it on Geisley's spot on the internet, or on primary arms. Primary arms generally seems to match or at least be very close in price on Geissele stuff when Geissele stuff goes on sale. So if you're one of the people that thought, a $240 trigger was a little bit ridiculous for a trigger, well, you can get them a lot cheaper right now. The other thing that Geissele does is blem stuff, count blemmula. I believe this buffer tube was a count blemmula buffer tube, if I remember right. In fact, I think this trigger was. And it's a trigger. How perfect do you need it to look? And honestly, I can't find the blem on either one of these things. That's usually how the blem stuff works. It is cosmetic only, if even there is a blem that you can find. Does not affect function. Blem triggers, go for it. Blem buffer tubes, blem anything, go for it. I've bought plenty of blem stuff in the past, and it's fantastic. If a Geissele handguard is what you're looking for, and in my opinion, besides like this Daniel Defense Riz 2 quad rail here, I think Geissele makes the best M-LOK handguards that there are. The Mark 8 is my very favorite. Again, what I have on my 14.5-inch build. And it's fantastic, but they are expensive. I mean, you do get what you pay for when it comes to firearm components, and generally the good stuff costs a lot of money. But right now, you can get it a lot cheaper. And Geissele, they don't seem to produce their OD green stuff as often anymore. They do the Luna Black and the DDC, Desert Dirt color. But the OD green seems to be harder to find. Well, they just released a bunch of OD green. So if you're trying to put that green build together, this might be the time to do it. Now, the reason why I'm still doing this video, I am filming this on Black Friday. This is the day after Thanksgiving, but this video is going to come out on Sunday. Well, that doesn't make much sense, right? Because Black Friday is over. Not really. Black Friday seems to extend past Friday these days. I mean, the last bunch of years. And Geissele specifically, I can almost guarantee that they're not only going to have a Black Friday sale, but that they're going to have a Christmas sale. And they might even have a New Year's sale. That's what Geissele does. They put their stuff on sale multiple times a year. So to me, it doesn't make much sense to pay full price for Geissele stuff, especially if you can get those count blemmula deals. Now, other things, I mean, optics, pistol optics. Dude, all this kind of stuff, holsters, everybody is putting stuff on sale right now. And so this is the time to get it. Now, of course, Christmas time is the time for giving. It's the time for getting stuff for your families, for your kids, for your wife, for whoever it may be. But if you've got a little bit of extra coin to spare and you're trying to finish up one of your builds or whatever it may be, maybe you need a new duty pistol. Maybe you need a new EDC pistol. Maybe it's time for you to get into night vision. I mean, Team Wendy. This is not a Team Wendy helmet. This is a cheapo Amazon airsoft helmet that I've been using to run night vision, and it's been working very well for me. We did a video about this a little while back, but Team Wendy is running 20% off right now through December 2nd. This video is going to come out before December 2nd. 20% off, I mean, if you wanted a really good helmet for your night vision, those are expensive, but 20% of something that's expensive is actually a lot of money off. Another one that I want to mention is Stopbox. I know they were the ad in this video, but they are one of the big sponsors of the channel. Stopbox, 2 for 1 right now. Buy one, get one, and you do kind of want more than one of these. You know, I brought one on this trip. One stays in my truck. I've got 4 of them, and I use all 4 of them. They're not just a sponsor because they help support the channel financially, but I actually use their stuff, and I believe in it, and it is on sale right now. Although they do the buy one, get one fairly often. So, you know, if you want 2 stop boxes for the price of 1, pretty good time to do it. I'm not going to go into the details of every single thing that's on sale right now, but there is a lot of good stuff, and this can be a good opportunity for you. Say if you've been running a cheap rifle. Say if you're still running a Palmetto State Armory or an M&P 15, and I am not saying there's anything wrong with that. I own a PSA rifle and an M&P 15, but you want to upgrade to something upper, mid-tier, something really nice, because I will tell you that there is a difference when you shoot it. There's a reason why I keep taking my Mark 18 and my 14.5 inch out more often than my PSA and my M&P rifles these days. you do kind of get what you pay for. Well, right now, you can pay less for that stuff. And so I think it's probably a good time to do it. Now, what always seems to happen to me this time of year is when everything goes on sale is when I don't have, I'm not in the middle of a build. So there's nothing specific that I need right now, but let me know what you guys want to see on the channel, because if I can save a little money getting something cool to show you guys, well then it might be a good opportunity for me as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Make sure you subscribe to Sawtooth Tactical. Let me know down in the comments, what do you plan on getting this holiday season when it comes to your firearm hobby? And or what did you already get on Black Friday? And from Sawtooth Tactical, stay strapped or get clapped.